If you've ever looked at your bank account and felt a quiet, nagging dread that you're permanently behind, you're in good company. That anxiety creates a natural reflex. We start looking for a sudden windfall, a lucky trade, or some hidden financial secret to close the gap. But wealthy people in the UK generally aren't doing anything complex. They're just executing a handful of ordinary habits over and over for a very long time. One big, smart move is rarely the catalyst for wealth. Most people only start building real security when they stop looking for the shortcut. To see how this works in practice, we're going to track two hypothetical British earners, Earner A and Earner B, over a 25-year period. They both start on the same day, with the same salary and the exact same 25-year window ahead of them. By the end of this study, Earner B will have accumulated a staggering net worth, while Earner A will still be struggling to find their footing. This massive divergence isn't caused by a difference in their talent or their income. It's the result of four boring decisions that dictate how time treats their money. The first split happens during an economic dip. Both earners watch their investment balances start to drop as the market panics. Earner A reacts to the stress by moving their money into cash, intending to wait on the sidelines until the right moment to get back in. Earner B does nothing. They keep their funds fully invested despite the headlines and the red numbers on their screen. By trying to time the bottom, Earner A misses the recovery. Earner B understands that the math favors time in the market over trying to guess the market's next move. Building wealth requires removing emotional friction from the process so that your money stays exposed to growth, regardless of how the news feels that week. As we hit the end of the tax year, we see the second point of divergence, how they handle tax wrappers. Earner A leaves their savings in standard taxable accounts and makes only the minimum legal pension contributions required by their employer. Earner B fills their £20,000 ISA and maximizes pension relief. Earner A's returns are repeatedly shaved down by tax, while Earner B's money is shielded. These allowances are use it or lose it. Miss the deadline, and that tax-free growth cannot be recovered. Minimizing tax drag ensures that a larger portion of your earnings stays in your account to compound, rather than being diverted every year. 5 years in, both earners receive a major promotion and a significant raise. Earner A immediately moves into a more expensive flat and leases a new car, allowing lifestyle inflation to absorb the entirety of their new salary. Earner B keeps their cost of living anchored to their previous salary, directing the surplus of the raise into their investment accounts before they have a chance to spend it. This creates a lifestyle gap. Earner A's spending rises in lockstep with their income, while Earner B creates a widening wedge of capital that can be put to work. Long-term wealth is dictated by your ability to protect the space between your rising salary and your lifestyle upgrades. Now we fast forward to the end of the 25-year study. The final math is staggering. Because Earner B combined these three habits, their net worth follows an exponential curve that skyrockets in the final decade, leaving Earner A's linear savings far behind. If you feel behind because you haven't made a single brilliant move, remember that Earner B's success was built on 25 years of very boring, very consistent decisions. Building wealth in the UK is an accumulation of micro-choices. It requires a shift from measuring your progress in months to measuring it in decades. It's important to acknowledge that this doesn't happen in a vacuum. Advantages like inheritance or family support certainly provide a head start that others don't have. But for most of us, these four patterns are the specific areas where our own choices actually dictate the outcome. Stay consistently invested, shield your money from tax, maintain the lifestyle gap, and think in decades. To see exactly how to set up those tax shields today, watch my ISA and £10,000 videos next. They break down the specific numbers you need to know. And tell me in the comments, which of these four patterns are you focusing on right now?